Hey East Texas high school football fans, I'm Brooke Dreiss, and this is your ET Final Score Game Time Show. We're 1 month into the football season and we have a great slate of over 50 games for you. Be sure to download the ET Final Score app for iPhone or Android and stay on top of the action, or visit ETFinalScore.com for up-to-the-minute interviews, highlights, and scores. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Here's Brandon with more on all the Week 3 action.
Hey, thanks, Brooke. Now, the story tonight has been the rain. Now, a handful of games around East Texas have been moved to Saturday. Here's a rundown. So, Robert E. Lee plays Texas High in Texarkana tomorrow at 2:30. Also, Dangerfield at Gilmer. That game is moved to 11 a.m. on Saturday. Homecoming festivities and the honoring of 100 years of Gilmer football will be celebrated at halftime. The Atlanta Gladewater contest has been moved to 2 p.m. tomorrow. The Leverage Chapel Marshall Christian game is moved to 5 p.m. and the Sabine Harrelton game will be played at 4. Now, the Cayuga Overton contest was canceled altogether. Even with the rescheduling, there is plenty of football action tonight. Our ET Final Score game of the week is Palestine at Chapel Hill. Last year, Chapel Hill won this matchup 34-14. The Wildcats are 3-0, and last week Palestine scored 14 unanswered points to go into halftime, ahead 28-21 over Kaufman. After Kaufman tied the game in the second half, Ben Luckett took over on a drive to score and put the Wildcats ahead for good. Now, Chapel Hill is 1-2 on the year with losses against 4A's 5th-ranked team White House and 3A's top-ranked squad Carthage. Andrew Black has 452 yards and 4 touchdown passing, while Wesley Thompson has almost 300 yards and 2 scores on the ground, and Joseph Clark has 254 yards and 3 TDs. Hey, here's Shane Stark with Palestine's head coach, Lance Angel.
Hey everybody, this is Shane Stark with ETFinalScore.com. I'm here with Palestine head coach Lance Angel as they prepare for tonight's game with Chapel Hill. Coach, you guys have been battling the conditions, the heat, the summer, for a couple months now. Now you finally get a nice weather game. Just talk about that and how you guys are going to approach that.
Well, it's like a shock to the system. You know, we've dealt with it all day, you know, what we're going to do, how we're going to handle things. You know, obviously we've changed a little bit how we're doing pregame, not knowing if it was going to rain during pregame or not. But I think you just play as long as you can normal. If it starts, you know, a downpour, you got to make some adjustments. The biggest thing tonight for us, and I'm sure Chapel Hill is saying the same thing, just hang on to the ball. And I really think it's going to come down to who makes the fewest mistakes and who has the fewest turnovers going to win this thing.
When you say hang on to the football, what do you tell your team? I mean, that's an easy thing to say, but how do you get it, you know, addressed to them that they have to do that?
Well, and I don't want to jinx us, but we've been successful so far, not fumbling the ball. You know, high and tight's what we preach. We have little competitions, right side receivers, left side receivers, running backs, and whoever has the most non-high and tights during the week have to run. So it's just you just kind of brainwash them into believing that high and tight's the only way to do it, and so far it's been successful for us.
And the makeup of your team, the way you guys play the game, how do games like this or weather like this, how does your team, you know, how does your team combat these kind of conditions?
Yeah, I really don't know till we do it. You know, it's just one of those deals. You don't get games like this very often, and I'm sure both teams are going to have to make some adjustments. We both got some speed, and we both got some size. So, again, I think it's just going to come down to if it does start raining, not making stupid mistakes.
What are your thoughts on Chapel Hill? I know they got the 1-2 record, but that's very, very misleading. What are your thoughts on them?
Yeah, I mean, Sitton and them do a great job. They got a lot of talent. Obviously, 24-6 are two that we're very concerned about having to tackle those guys. D-line's probably the best we'll see all year. Quarterback's good, so you know we got to play our butts off, and that's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, Coach, I'm a uniform guy, and when I first saw y'all's this year, I was like, wow, you know, someone did the Texas A&M look. Just where did that come from? Are you an Aggie fan? I mean, it's really clean.
I hate to admit I'm a OU fan, but we just like the way it looked. It took a lot of work, you know, trying to find the people to make the undershirt. Adidas wouldn't copy the jersey. I guess I got some kind of copyright with A&M, so we had to get Speedline to make them. So really, it was about a 2-month deal to get it done, but kids are excited about it. I think it looks good.
Well, Coach, I appreciate it. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
And here's more with Shane and Bulldog head coach Thomas Sitton.
Coach, you guys have been battling the heat for 2 months. Those 2-a-day practices, 3 games in the heat. What does it feel like to come out tonight and to have this kind of weather?
I'm telling you, it's really nice. You know, we thought it might be raining a little bit more than what it is right now, but the good Lord's blessed us, and hopefully we have a great night. It continues to look just like this.
You and I have talked about your schedule a lot. 2 weeks ago you had Class 4A's number 5 team. Last week you had Class 3A's number 1 team. And then tonight you got an unbeaten Palestine team. Just talk about this stretch of games you guys are going through non-district on the way to the District of Doom.
Well, you know, it's a tough little push, but we feel like it helps us get ready for our district play, and you know, hopefully tonight, last non-district game, that we go out and we play great football and get us ready for first district ball game next week.
Now, home was really good to you in the season opener. You had over 500 yards rushing. You've been on the road for 2 weeks. What does it feel like to be back here at home, playing a home game and in front of your home crowd?
Well, it's always good to play at home. You know, we've got a great fan base. Our community really loves our kids and supports them well, and it's always good to see a bunch of blue and gold up there in the stands, and you know, hopefully we can do some good things tonight.
With this being homecoming week, what's the challenge for a head coach to keep your guys, you know, in tune with, you know, what's going on the field and not off the field?
It's not bad around here. You know, our kids stay focused, they stay locked in, and you know, they don't let things distract them. You know, we've got a few over here, over there in the gym right now, walking their escorts through on the homecoming court, and they'll get back over here, they'll get locked in, they'll get ready to go.
Holding on to the football, man. I guess that's the key for tonight?
Yes, it is for any night. You know, last week we had a hard time of doing that. Tonight we're going to do a lot better job of it.
All right, Coach, appreciate it. Good luck.
A big thanks to Shane and to the coaches for taking time. Here's some of the first half action from Palestine versus Chapel Hill. Let's take a look. All right, let's play some football. Andrew Black behind center for Chapel Hill. Surveys the defense. Gets ready to take the snap, drops back. Gets flushed out of the pocket, showing some good wheels. Dives for a nice little first down play. Okay, here we are still in the first half. Andrew Black behind center with Jesse Mumphrey on the side. Little zone read. Jesse Mumphrey gets out, gets loose. Here we go, Jesse. And deep into Palestine territory. And then in the first half, Chapel Hill 34, Palestine 14. Hey guys, thanks for watching the ET Final Score Game Time Update. You can follow all the action on ETFinalScore.com or go to Facebook and Twitter. Be sure to stick around and watch MeTV after the game tonight for the ET Final Score wrap-up show. See you next time.